Hello, my name is dCogan, and I've been a wife for over 20 years, a mother for 20 years, and a teacher for nearly 20 years. I was born in Fairbanks, Alaska, the Golden Heart City. Actually, I was born in 1970 in the old St. Joseph's Hospital on Cushman Street, next to the old Catholic Church along the Chena River. Let me introduce you to my family. In the upper left is my husband, Dan, and our two children, Kaylee, who's a student at Bryan College in Tennessee, and our son, Cannon, who is a junior at Hutchinson High School. On the right at the bottom is me graduating from UAF last spring with my elementary ed certification, my mom, Debbie, and my grandmother, Candy. Two of my most favorite things to do in life are beekeeping, which I started about 12 years ago, and master gardening. I took the Master Gardener's course about 15 years ago from the Cooperative Extension Services. In 1993, I obtained my Bachelor's of Science in Management Communications. After that, I worked for the Fairbanks North Star Borough School District for 1 year, got married, started my family, and stayed home, raised my children, homeschooling them for 13 years. The last 2 years, I've been obtaining my certification in elementary education from UAF, and am currently obtaining my master's in education from UAF. Just 3 weeks ago, I was hired by Interior Distance Education of Alaska, which is otherwise known as IDEA. It's a school district out of the village of Galena. I'm a contact teacher for them, and I help families who homeschool choose the curriculum that is best for their individual children. We also help parents to follow the state standards for education. This sums up my introduction of myself, my roots, family, hobbies, education, and employment. I thoroughly enjoyed Looking Several Ways by James Clifford as he brings to light anthropology and Native Alaskan heritage. I agree with authors that he mentioned, such as David Hirsch, that indigenous anger about historical abuse by religion, scientists, politicians, governments, and foreign cultures is justified. Many Alaska Native individuals and people groups have been embarrassed to claim their heritage, speak their language, and embrace their culture, since Western expansion changed almost every aspect of these. The light that Clifford brings to the table is beautiful because it combines tragedy with healing through well-supported, various perspectives, including Aleut elders and anthropologists. Clifford does a great job illustrating how the exhibition, Looking Both Ways, reveals the stories from diverse contributors in photos, artifacts, stories, and other historical resources. I'm so thankful that over the last several decades, artifacts have been returned to their original home, that the Aleutic Museum and Archaeological Repository was built in Kodiak. Giving the Aleuts local control of their ancestral artifacts is genius for building this bridge of respect between cultures. What a blessing that this new bridge is a collaborative effort to preserve the history, culture, and heritage of Alaska Native people. As Elder Paul John stated, it must be part of God's plan.